How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, and guess what? It's time to go back to Rick and Morty. Oh my god, the saga just continues, guys. The saga will probably always continue until the day the show finally kicks the bucket. This part of the saga comes from Shoe on Head, who made some interesting tweets recently. Now, as everybody knows, there's been a bit of a kerfuffle about Szechuan sauce, or however you pronounce it, with McDonald's, because it was a meme, a rather forced meme in the end, on Rick and Morty's part. In fact, a lot of season 3 and later on, they've turned into forced memes to capitalise on and to make money out of. This is what they're doing. I mean, originally it was just like a throwaway comment that Roiland basically ad-libbed, and it was funny, and they kept it in, and now it's become a meme. It's become this weird obsession with the Tumblr part of the Rick and Morty fan base, who I can't believe are actually taking it over. I always thought the Rick and Morty fan base was rather shitlordy, and they wouldn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole, but when Tumblr seeks, Tumblr gets, I guess. I mean, if you look at this stupid article here from CNBC, McDonald's over the weekend brought back a rare condiment from the 1990s, but the promotion ended in protests and sky-high secondary markets. The fast food chain's latest stunt was bringing back its Szechuan sauce for a day, but restaurants across the United States quickly ran out of supply. The condiment, first created as a part of the 1998 promotion for Disney film Mulan, became a topic of breathless discussion online after featuring in an episode of popular animated science fiction comedy Rick and Morty. In the episode, one of the protagonists, a dimension-hopping scientist with a god complex, he's a sociopath. He doesn't actually have a god complex. He doesn't think he's God. He doesn't believe in God. Retraces his own memories so as to re-experience the dipping sauce. In July, the show's creator Justin Roiland tweeted that McDonald's had sent him an entire bottle of the condiment. Jumping on the sauce's sudden popularity among the show's fans, McDonald's announced it was bringing back the dipping sauce in extremely limited quantities on Saturday, October 7th, across participating outlets in the United States. But on Saturday, it appeared McDonald's had underestimated just how popular the dipping sauce had become. As outlets quickly ran out of supply, many were not pleased. In some cases, cops were called to deal with irate customers. One Twitter user posted a video of an angry crowd chanting, "We want sauce." One criticised McDonald's for its extremely limited supply. At least one user claimed to have driven from Canada only to find disappointment. I mean, you kind of get what's going on here, people. I don't have to read the rest of the article to tell you what has been going on. Basically, McDonald's saw an ample opportunity to make a load of money and basically said, we're bringing back Szechuan sauce for a day in a limited supply. Now, let's be honest here. Let's be pretty clear here, guys, alright? There's a few who were there purely to troll. The Asian guy that was in PewDiePie's video. When I hear him say "re," that guy's a troll. He's not being serious. He's just there to cause shit. He's there to meme. And I get that. But yeah, there were quite a few of them who were serious and wanted Szechuan sauce. And McDonald's knew that was going to happen. And to be quite frank, it's retarded how these people just flock to this shit. I mean, how many of them actually remember Szechuan sauce in McDonald's? I mean, you can just get that sauce from anywhere. You don't need McDonald's Szechuan sauce, which is going to be absolute shite that they probably just made in the factory somewhere. You don't need that shit. Go and buy the actual thing in your local Chinatown. But hey, you know what? These people don't care about that shit. They don't care about supporting local communities now, do they? Now anyway, back to the crux of the video. Shoe on Head released these tweets. And it's a compare and contrast. And it has Justin Roiland, big up mate, love you, and Dan Harmon, who I wouldn't piss on if he was on fire. And it says, how to deal with your fan base being retarded versus how to not. And we'll start with how to. And this is Justin Roiland. He says, FYI, we had nothing to do with this McDonald's stuff. Not happy with how this was handled. Please be cool to the employees. It's not their fault. There you go. Simple, to the point. He's very relaxed. He's very nice. He's understanding. He's just telling it as it is. He's treating them like human beings. Now let's go to how not to deal with this shit. Yes, I can get a blatantly unlicensed integration meal done not well. Hold the permission, extra awkward. Diplomatic, Harmon. Diplomatic. I mean, you truly are a people's person. But that's not the only thing. June then later on posts this. And she says, how is this real? This looks like a copy pasta. Dan's a living, breathing meme. I think he wishes he was a meme. Really, he's just a cunt, but let's just read what he says. Sounds like the people making you unhappy are the people paying your rent, so you figured it would be safer to attack me by implying I'm a hack and a hypocrite. It's that kind of dishonesty that caused your current slave drivers clusterfuck and caused you to end up in your position within it. I alone had the luxury of making any joke about any of this at any time I choose. My trick is, I'm not owned, you are. You will now shut the fuck up or get blocked. Now, what relevancy does that have to do with the other part of it? Well, he doesn't really respect the fans. Now, in that other episode of the saga, I mentioned in the article, I read it out, that he likes to pander to the audience to some extent, and it says if he likes a meme, they like a meme, or vice versa. But clearly, he doesn't have that much respect for them, otherwise he won't be calling them slaves and attacking them with the Szechuan sauce thing. Or was he attacking McDonald's? It doesn't matter. The point is, he's not handling it very well. He's a cunt. And this whole fucking thing about the Rick and Morty fan base, the whole thing about the creators, it's really starting to piss me off. Truly, I can't believe it's gotten this quick. Like, Tumblr has infested the fan base. The quality control has dipped massively after barely 2 seasons. Like, season 3 is over. I've not watched it all yet. I think I will end up reviewing the last bit of it because there's a joke in there that I have to talk about, which some people have noticed is very, very social justicey. Let me just say this. Not all Rick and Morty fans are like that lot who attacked the McDonald's thing for Szechuan sauce, alright? Even though they look like a majority, they're not. I don't think it's like Steven Universe. I don't think it's like Friday Nights at Freddy's or anything like that, because that's the majority of the fan base. They are horrible. They are cringy. And I've never had a Rick and Morty fan give me grief the way that, say, the Steven Universe fans would give me grief if I attacked their show. Yeah, a lot of people were telling me I was sexist and all this bullshit, even though I wasn't. And I think I can let it slide when they criticise me, because it's like, hey, yeah, that's just your opinion even though you're wrong. But that's besides the point. There's a weird cult growing around it, and as a corollary to that, I guess, there's people who don't like it or don't like that cult aspect feeding off that cult to make content, which is fair enough, but they make it out like the whole fan base is like that, and it isn't. Now, maybe eventually it will be, as the people who aren't like that will be forced out and they will just grow to dislike it, but I hope that's not the case. But the thing is, Harmon really wants to cultivate that particular part of the community because they're the people who mostly agree with what he agrees with, and they're the people he knows he can make a lot of money out of, because the original fan base really isn't like that, and I think he doesn't like us. So, anyway, I guess I better end this short little side note in the saga. Until next time, guys, it's been your boy. See you later.